Hello, my name is John Brothers, and my virtual museum project is going to be on America and how they entered World War One with the Allied nations on their side. My poster will be outlining economic pursuits, which was one of the driving reasons behind the war and why America joined. The second would be the Zimmerman telegram, which was a telegram received by the British and given to the United States, which outlines some very nefarious acts that Germany was undertaking underhandedly to get to the United States. We'll also underline the sinking of the Lusitania, which is another huge reason why the war was pursued through American eyes. The biggest reason would probably be the sinking of the Lusitania. My thesis is the Lusitania was one of the biggest, or the biggest reason why the war was entered by the United States. I'm going to outline the key concepts with photo drawings and relevant to the time. I have cartoon and political cartoons and photos of the Lusitania from back in World War I days that will show the imagery that was available then and how it was used to propagandize the war for Americans, make it more of a moral kind of thing. It had to show a definitive reason why they were going to go to war. And the propaganda that was used was, for instance, Uncle Sam recruiting people. Also fighting for a just nation, so a lot of moral, religious kind of subtext under that, why they had to enter the war. Woodrow Wilson entered it neutrally, but he eventually slid in the Allies' favor because of economic pursuits, the sinking of the Lusitania, and the Zimmerman telegram, which was given to us by the British very kindly because it was a underhanded way of the Germans trying to get the United States before they entered the war, which actually caused us to enter the war. So a combination of factors culminated together to make this war viable for America, because America wasn't going to join in the beginning. We were out on the sidelines watching, manufacturing things, selling them to the troops on both sides. We did it with the Germans, we did it with the British. Eventually, though, we started favoring the British more, and Germany didn't like that, so they kind of went against us, and they stopped their rapid production of German U-boats, but then they sped it back up, and eventually the sinking of Lusitania came. So in my project, I'm going to be talking about those in more detail. So I hope you get from this poster, my objective is to make you understand the reasons that culminated to why the U.S. entered the war, World War I, and to show you the big reason the sinking of Lusitania was pretty much just it was the bomb that caused us to go in there, if you will. The sparks, little sparks on the detonation device of the bomb, or the Zimmerman telegram, or economic pursuits, or the atrocious treatings of the Belgians under the Germany, which was kind of like propaganda, but it was found they did treat some villages pretty harshly. So that was another reason why we entered. And I'll be outlining this in this project. I hope you find it useful, and I will see you in the next photo slide.